Why hello there, ladies and gentlemen. So, right back into the action. Well, with that, may as well fast forward for the rest of this shite. Get back to indeed, the good fourth battle that, well, very much I'm way up excited for, you know. Also, just as an interesting little note here, yes, see that double X Dark Horse fill there, yes, all up the Torretta indeed. Yeah, funny thing is that guy actually has his own YouTube series called the Clan Wars event, both old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3, though it seems to be mostly RuneScape 3, but I don't know if that's just, I don't know if this is a recent thing. Indeed, this is the whole thing where I got into Reddit, and that for, you know, just, fuck. Seeing all the responses instead is very much a intriguing one, you know, because as I say, never actually been in a proper Clans battle. Last time I did, I snuck into one which was a smaller scale, and indeed I got kicked out before the battle even probably begun. Fun times, but yeah, this is way more of an exciting one, and you'll see why, this being the closest one of the lot, and it's just, holy fuck, because those tits staying way up the front, they're going to get fucking ambushed and overswarmed and that, but yeah, this is where we're staying up. New strategy of staying up the turrets and just ranging the fuck out of anybody who comes near. It actually gets quite intense. And that, yeah, now seeing how people get really competitive is just holy fuck. Oh man, you can see all that barrage of arrows and spells. It's fuck me. Oh, the crazy stuff, eh? Fucking crazy. So, I suppose it was glorious action indeed. Yeah, no, what I'll do is, indeed, why not continue the news, eh? Ah, man. So, alright, this is indeed, as I spoke of this before, and that this is for the survey, and that, indeed, the return of partnerships via in-game center messaging. So, this is what they were talking about, filling up the survey for Twitch Prime opportunities. So, I think this is almost the same thing, and that. I don't know why I've got this separate, but yeah, I've also got notes here, SA but no SD. I've kind of forgot what that means, and that, oh dear, but yeah, essentially, what this problem is it seems to be only for a select few, not everybody's got it. Apparently I got it, and even though I never bothered with it, I actually never even touched the survey, and I just thought, nah, yeah, nah. Personally, leave the shit in the polls where it's all official. Don't get this whole, oh, you know, do a third party kind of like, oh, well, you're curious to hear your opinions on this, you know, like, nah. Don't bother with it. Yeah, no, it's just like, nah. You know my stance on it. It's the same as just about everybody else's, and that's in-game content that should be earned in-game. Even, like, honestly, I can see people getting pissed off, this really nice little Infernal Cape and that, you know. Obviously it's got stats and all, so that's kind of thing. But even if it was cosmetic, I'd be like, no. You know, this is where the hard mode thing debate, and I'll get more on that later on, because it's, well, currently the only really hard content's got even harder challenge mode is Chambers of Gazette, but, well, as I say, there's been developments recently that proved to be interesting in these uncertain times, a la COVID-19, but yes. So, essentially, that seems to be the gist of it, just them want to get people's opinions, but, as I say, I did not bother responding to it at all. But yeah, so, alright, here's another one. This is one, again, I found Reddit via a most intriguing thread in it, yes. Team of lurers exposed with a new fake JMod screen share method. I think it's this one's on Discord if I recall correctly, and now where some of it, oh for fuck's sake, phone again. But yeah, just this idea of, you know, people trying to convince others. I mean, you know, when it comes to me, it's just like, I'm very much ultra cautious and that, you know. I've been experienced days where I was just like nilly-willy, naive and just fucking stupid, you know, back as a kid in 2006, 2007, you know, Lewis 65 and Genio 65 days. I've been there, I've done it. Oh yes, I've downloaded versions on computer, certainly, you know, to get, was a nice fancy, not even a Dragon Scimitar mouse, it was a different one, and, you know, download some Ratchet & Clank game. I've been there, I've done that, and that was on my old computer, it's all being formatted. The true start began in something like 2009, 2010, and that, and just, you know, actually, you know, doing things legit, and that, you know, just that kind of thing. It's, oh man, fucking other action going on in the background there. It's intense indeed, you know, that pulling strategy and just, oh damn. Yeah, see that tech just running in there, it's like, fuck me. Oh man, so, yeah, the lures here, apparently it's just interesting, some of the names, and now, what was it? Yeah, La Havis, and that was a big one, but there was also a few others than that, including Capo OG Lure, Team Hazard, SOL, I didn't get the acronym for that, also IRS, again don't know that one, Hazard, and Pk'ing, so those are few ones. I think coming out with multiple accounts in that. Yeah, there's a whole black market business behind this and that, where essentially you can lure, not just like, this isn't like 10, 20, 50 more accounts, I'm talking about you can get the occasional twisted bow, scythe, you know, fucking third age, and like all kinds of shit, you know, it's, yeah, big money that, it's most certainly real world trade, it's not for personal game, it is certainly for real world trading, and I guarantee you, the way my bank is right now, somewhere, I would wage somewhere around 1.8, 1.9 billion, yeah, that's probably over $1,000 or £1,000 in that. I'm not sure, I always used to say a million was equivalent to a pound, so I thought it'd be nearly £2,000, but because of the whole recent devaluing of gold, and that's more like £0.6 per 1 million GP, so it's hard to say, you know? Very hard indeed. So, indeed. Oh boy, also this is a fun one here. Yeah, a RuneScape 3 content drought, and an all-time high. This is a, yeah, essentially people have recently complained that, yeah, it's been fucking months since any kind of quest has been put in, and all the recent content has been fucking microtransactions. Hint, hint, you know, I guarantee you, like, this is something that would be a common thing, like some Maple Story, you know, them adding all kinds of, though not strictly on that, you know. Like, I think they mainly did microtransactions, but people didn't seem to bitch about it, and as a result of them just being compliant, you know, just accepting it, you know, they got a lot more money for it, and in turn, they ended up, you know, like, still be able to do it. Also, damn, the camera has been moved. Oh man, that'll be a fun one for Indeed, what is it? Yeah, the Movavi video edited, and that, you know. Like, sometimes it's happened before, the camera gets shifted and that, but hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, see the battles again. Still going on our edge, and indeed, we are indeed winning. And I think eventually we just start rushing down there once they get in low enough numbers, and oh, right. Obviously, see, I get a bit piled here and that, you know, but I managed to survive. Yeah, see that, and I managed to get that guy lured over, and it's just, look at that. Genius. And that, genius indeed. Oh man, but yeah, and then we start just going on the offensive, and there, and it's, oh, so fun. Indeed. But yeah, so as far as the RuneScape 3 content, I think it's interesting because I think people just realising that microtransactions just isn't cutting it. Yeah, no, like they want actual, you know, new quests and that, bosses, and yeah, Fullcon just doesn't seem to be interested in delivering that for RuneScape 3. It's just like, no, they have strict orders for RuneScape 3, whereas I've heard that observations of RuneScape's always been seen as a sort of little pet project. It's just, it's going to just fail, you know, just let them do whatever, it's a little one-off. The little one-off pet project thing turned out to be a fucking more, arguably a bigger success from a more customer enjoyable perspective. Like, true, it might actually still not be making the same money as RuneScape 3, but if you fucking think about it, it's probably more stable in the long run. And that, because I reckon if this content drought, you know, begins, and like, no, if it begins, if it continues any longer, then yeah, people will start leaving, regulars will leave, and then whales start leaving once they see that not so many people are there to, like, be wowed at their achievements. It's like, nah. And then you'll see that the fucking microtransaction revenues fall, as well as a certain amount of membership that's tied in with, yeah, the microtransactions and subscriptions are both tied in. Like, the former makes sense because, you know, subscriptions lets you go for either, you know, both in that. Whereas with microtransactions, it's a bit more confusing because it's hard to determine the bonds and all. It's, yeah, oh, easy. Indeed, getting shredded. Also, you saw that guy, I think it was Diaz, saying new power. I don't know if that was, yeah, new power, indeed. I don't know if that was referring to me or something in that, you know, just new power, virtue power. It's an interesting observation, nonetheless. Bloody hell. Alright, and then one last battle to finish it off. And yep, fifth and final round, 2v2. Also, yeah, I did a little run here because I was trying to get mage gear because I thought, oh, is this going to be one you have to do range and mage? Like, no melee? And my stupidity, I actually like, rushed to get, you know, mage gear and that. I didn't even fucking use it because I had the staff and everything. Yeah, no. But I forgot to buy fucking air runes. That's what fucked me up. And that. So yeah, it turned out to be a bit pointless, you could say. And that just to be rush, rush, rush. Yep, that was it. And I had to like, oh, really rush. And I just fuck it. Turns out I didn't fucking bother using it. It's just, Jesus Christ. But, oh wow. So, alright, here's another fun one to talk about. Yeah, so, Sins of the Father quest release that is bugged. And yeah, this one, oh boy. So, as far as this quest is concerned, and yeah, this is the new quest revealing the most famed and revealed dark mare. You know how Prifnidas was like to be the revealed one from last year, I want to say? Yeah, last year. And you know, now this year it's Darkmare. And I've seen it on Runescape 3 and that, like, just one of the areas, and I've been intrigued to find see it myself and that, because the most close I've gotten to of streets and that, never the noble city itself, but indeed it was bugged in a quite spectacular way. In the very first few minutes, indeed, people found their previously lovely twisted ancestral kits, that being content that came just shortly before it, to be looking a bit strange. And by strange I mean I don't know how it looked in it. I don't know if the cosmetics themselves, like wearing it, actually was fucked, or if it was just the item, like you see in there, you know, see a swordfish or armor, weapon, if it was just the icons that were fucked and that. But yeah, people were wondering what the strange currency and a little tier thing was like, you know. I was like, very strange indeed. So Jagex did a bit of a done fucked up, you know. Yeah, done goofed indeed. And I think it was because of the item ID thing, like, them not communicating clearly, and that. Basically, the folks who used the item ID thing and that, the folks also developing Darkmare used the same item ID for the first 3 or 4, I think. I'm not sure, I would have thought it would be 4 and that, but apparently the Twisted Kit was a different thing altogether, but alas, so yeah, they had to fix that. And it fixed it, they did. And that, you know, just that kind of craziness. And well, as I say, and that, you know, it was something to the amusement of some. And yeah, this whole, oh, also to finish up on this, yeah, I'll also have a disappointment. Yeah, apparently the week after they've been gathering data in an attempt to improve Darkmare and the quest. How did they go about doing that, I wondered? Well, the improvement of nerfing the, I forget, the Blisterwood and that, nerfing that from 72 experience to 52 experience because it was too AFK, too good, you know, rival Teaks, when it didn't really, and it wasn't actually AFK, because I thought it was going to be like longer than Teaks, but you couldn't tell when it was cut, kind of thing, you know. And I thought that was maybe there was a bit of a grey area, but no, basically it's the same as Teaks, but when it's cut, it doesn't actually appear cut. So there's a bit of a thing where you can still stay there, you know, as soon as you stop cutting, you can recut it, kind of thing, you know. But you're not paying attention all the fucking time, and that, and I don't know, I think Blister would probably be cheaper than Teak, but there was a whole thing with high out stuff as well that was concerning, and just, boy, basically people didn't like it because it was actually a chill spot, and that for, you know, wood cutting, you know. Yeah, people, yeah, were a bit upset that what could have been a potential decent enough time, you know, higher wood cutting requirements and quest requirements, you know, and then just nerfed. And also the other improvement, which was the hallowed sepulture and that. Hallowed sepulture? One of the two? Yeah. Essentially the high level agility course where you can only really truly experience it when you get 92 agility, which I'm still a good 6 away from, so that is fun indeed. And that just, I don't know, this thing in regards to, you know, like, it is still best in sort of experience, even with the nerfs and that, you know, like, they nerfed all but the first floor and that, so the later floors don't give us as much experience, and that people are a bit upset because it's quite hard to get a considerable experience unless you're really good at it. And I think I'll struggle with that because it seems not too bad if you've got Runelight to help indicate, you know, you see the squares, it's not like, oh, where is it approximately? That's the thing, and I will be covering the Halo Sepulture myself eventually, but holy fuck is it going to be a bit of a fucking farce, and that, you know, truth be told, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Also, fuck me. Yeah, I swear, like, yeah, with this, sensory issue that I've been experiencing, yeah, I bet you this is what has been causing it. No doubt this is going to be fucking havoc for, yeah, the video recording software. Apologies for that. But, anyway. Yeah, so as far as responses are concerned with, how would you even say it, you know, people's responses on Reddit, it's not being held very positively, I can tell you that much. Just people saying, you know, Jagex, definitions of improvements as generous and also quite bold, and that. Like, the other three changes, I don't know what they were in regards to. I think it was just quality of life kind of stuff. Like, yeah, apparently there was a shortcut I used to take in that in Barrows that was suddenly undone, and people got a bit upset about that because, like, why would you remove that when I was always there? Apparently it wasn't always there. It's just I don't know. They removed it, like, just part of like, removed the obstacles, so it was kind of a quiet kind of buff, and then they just decided to undo that for a week, and then they say, oh no, we'll put it back. It's very strange. Like, the unpulled stuff is what's concerning. You remember Underground Pass and other stuff. It's, yeah, also what was that, a little net drop in that to help out a certain popular Mauritanian and that, you know, a celebrity of sorts. Indeed, yes, that's all right, but for the most part, it's questionable because they don't tell you, and that's the worrying part. You know, all these changes, just so subtle they are, and that. But I digress. So, yeah. One last thing. Yeah, you know the Blood Fury. You know that Army Fury where you get the blood shove on this vampire senos, or, you know, thieving and that. Indeed, it's meant to give this power up the Fury to a healing, kind of passive healing one, like with the Guthans and all. Except it's kind of shit because there's a 10% chance to get a 10% heal, you know, of which, if you get less than 10 damage, you don't even get a fucking heal anyway. And it uses all the chances regardless whether you get the same chance or not. It is fucking shite. And that, you know, and I think people were expecting a buff for it. Not too big because, oh yes, you're guaranteed, if it's any good, I'll use it for Inferno. Fuck yeah, I'll take the range actually hit. You know, I'll fucking take it. Also, fuck. Fun that. But yeah, guarantee you take the hit, and that, you know, if it means you get more healing done. Especially with the Sarah Gold, so that would be good, because you whack it, you know, if you can get a good 40 plus, you know, it doesn't heal much, but it'll heal bits over time, you know. You might get an extra 3 to 5, you know, per, you know, like, it just depends. I'm talking about right now, but I'm hoping that they'll tinker down so it's better for healing, because, yeah, the problem is if it's too good, then it becomes really fucking popular, and it's like, oh fuck. And then it's like, do you want to buff it? Like, fuck me. Yeah, Jagex has got themselves in a bit of, yeah, hot water with this one, I can tell you that much, and that. But yeah, this is indeed the finishing of, yeah, this fucking, what is it? Yeah, the free-to-play Clan Wars event, and oh boy, it was quite the fun one indeed. And that, god damn. Certainly it's been a long time since I've had fun like this in ages, and that, you know, just, I don't know. I think this is the thing though, in regards to just having fun in general, and that, you know. Like, god damn. Just fun times, eh? You know, that's what I'll do. And that. Let's see. So indeed, I will also show this off. Yeah, this fun one here. So you may be wondering what in the actual fuck is going on here. Indeed, this is me just fucking around, you know, afterwards when I then started to dare myself go down here, and apparently, yeah, these folks danced around me, but there's actually a person underneath PVM virus. They didn't know I was sitting there, so I was just happy to listen to their chats and that, and just, oh man. Indeed, seeing how it's fun. Actually, there'll be a few of these I want to show off, and that, just bloody hell. Yeah, believe me, I've been holding these for quite a while, and I want to finally get this and the photos all covered in that, and it's just fucking hell. Oh man. You know, I gotta say, as far as general PvP is concerned, and I know this is a thing where it's the concept of it dying, and it is a valid concern, and you know, a valid concern indeed, because I don't really PvP unless it's safe, and that, you know. Indeed, I decided to fuck about. Indeed, there was much confusion, indeed, and that, indeed, question mark. Yes, I see a keyboard warrior. It's like, click it. Oh, man. God. This is where the confusion started. And because I was doing it at the long range space, so the problem thing is it's somewhere, you know, off in the distance. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Craziness indeed, eh? Oh, fuck. Just oh, crazy there. Yeah, indeed. Awesomeness. Fucking hell. The fun though, the fun. Alright, there's a few other things I want to show for this as well. And first off, yeah, this what I thought was first a glitch in that, but it turns out it's a very unusual fairing spot that almost nobody actually fucking uses, DLS. Like, where the fuck does that even take you? I think it's a Mauritania one, but like, fuck me, is that just out of fucking nowhere? It's just like, and a random fuck off cave out of nowhere, and just Jesus Christ. So yeah, this one's another fun one. Actually, I'll fast forward for this one. Yeah, this is just me doing my very last, indeed my very last, I guess you could say the house favour that I've been at for ages, and that's we finally got around to the last and final one, and indeed just, yeah, you see here and that, 100% in every one of them. Pescao6 was the last one. Honestly, it was falling off as the first, but I think it was just because that gave me the most benefits, I suppose. And that, you know, and then Shaji, and followed up by, I believe, I want to say Pk'ing and that, because of the fucking quest stuff. But I'm not sure, it might have been Hosidius. Yeah, I would say Pk'ing, then Hosidius, and then finally Pescao6 being the very last one of the lots. And you see here, just teleport in, and indeed, it is us finally here, and that all 5, and that you'll see them colour coordinated in a way, like bloody just this whole thing though, is it? Though for some reason it skipped. Yeah, I think it's because I was actually missing the first one. I didn't actually talk, and yeah, this is the purple one. And yeah, the architects, and this is the whole, yeah, instead of being a huge chunk of block in that, it's finally going to be a fucking statue. And you know, I'm actually curious on that. I don't know if I recall seeing this as a harder elite diary kind of thing. I would imagine for Z it should be, and that's a pretty big thing, completing all the favours. And you know, I have to imagine it would be, if not an elite, at the very least a hard. And because you don't have to be very experienced at much anything in order to do them, so, but it is still a significant progress indeed. And as you see here, indeed the 5, and yep, Pk'ing, Sirius, Arceus, Pescao6, and Sajan. Man, just this whole thing, and it's like, bloody hell. Yep, this is a huge fuck off pillars finally becoming something entirely new. Oh, that rock, so like, oh man, it's crazy that, but indeed, now it's finally way more impressive looking, just, oh damn. But yeah, no diary apparently. I don't know if you need to complete the quest. Yeah. So apparently no, that's not a hard delete diary. It's just you can ignore that entirely, and you'll still get your Zaya. Like, fuck me. Oh man. Oh dear. You know what I've got to say though, just in regards to what was that? Fuck. It's craziness and all the bloody experience lamp. It's just only 10k and is quite the rubbish one indeed. But I suppose that's the thing. I don't know if they would actually be able to get. Oh, fuck me. There we go. We're already done. That's way off there. Yeah. So one here. So as far as old school Runescape advertisers are concerned, man, these ones are fucking out there. It's bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. The fucking advertisements that come with indeed, yeah. Oh yeah, I actually saw the ones before, was it Boss the Bosses? I think it was. Fuck me, it's daft. There was another one though, I remembered. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was, oh, what was that chill one, you know, fucking, yeah, bot looking character, Jesus Christ. Man, but yes, finally getting up to where I'm actually at. Indeed, here we are. Also, damn, that's tilted as fuck. Although you probably won't see this in the recording. And that, but yeah, it's looking a bit off because of the angles are, but hey, oh well. So, yeah, getting back to where I was at. Indeed, you'll no doubt see here, just in regards to bloody hell, pen, can you not? Well, fuck it. It's not the last time where I got to skip it. Fuck. But, alright, so, pretty much where the progress being used, seen the bonds, and wait a minute, what the fuck's Prime doing up here? Yeah, last time I had the thermonuclear devil put out. Yeah, last time I had thermonuclear, and I've got this fucker again. Yeah, so why the fuck is he here? Well, I will tell you exactly why. But first, let's go for a few other voice singers. Indeed, I am running out of time. So yeah, you'll see here, no doubt, actually I'll probably do expand it a little bit so you'll see it a bit better. Indeed, on the left here is indeed me doing the usual wyvern stuff, which turned out to not be a very good moneymaker without the giant crossbow, but alas, well, yeah, it's not very great, and that 1 million method is not. And then here's, I've mostly treated cutscene, I never got around to the show off before, and that, but yeah, this was Seth Skyler right here, and that, doing his questing, and that, dear, this is crazy, nonsense. But yes, also fun. I'll get rid of that one. And you'll see here the most peculiar sight, that is Lumbridge, but seems to be having an alternative winter, which is to say the graphics more royally fucked up. And this is pretty much, yeah, you see here, it's actually quite big, like, fuck me. Fun, indeed. And then, yeah, there's the other one. Fucking duplicate Zora drop that majorly pissed me off. But not as much as this one's going to be coming up. Yeah, look at that, 207 on Zora scales, palm tree, and 1,000 flags in the exact same order. Like, that is, man, it's going to be really fucking rare. It's just, holy shit. Also, not the big size you tat. Man, this was a secret meeting that I caught on to with, yeah, my outline doing some chatting, indeed, hence why the bar's complete blank, and that survey that indeed I talked about, that I said fuck off to, indeed, not interested at all. Let's see, Clan Wars, indeed, showing off the proof, yep, virtue powered, see right there, that is indeed me, and you have a funny feeling, like you would have been followed. Fucking outrageous, like, well, at least I've got proof, I've seen it, but fuck me, I did not want that. Not with Dagger of Kings. But, well, I'll leave it there, eh?